Welcome back to another episode of Datesphere. I know you guys have been waiting for this. I know you guys have been loving the shorts that I've been putting out. And first of all, thank you for all the support that we've had
on
the channel. Obviously, I'm here with
Spice,
and my name is Parvez. Today we are going to look at a topic which you cannot ignore, because I think in Datesphere, we are looking at topics that nobody can ignore. People want to say it out loud to their partners and stuff, but
just too afraid to talk about it. Yeah, I guess.
So without any further ado, let's get into the episode. Not everyone that hurt people is toxic. Some of them are just wounded. But here's the problem though. Your trauma is not an excuse to damage somebody else. Let's talk about it. You pattern that you blame on everyone else. If every ex was crazy, you might be the common denominator. What do you think about that statement? If every ex of yours was crazy, then does that mean that you're the problem?
Could be. It could be, depending on how you behave in each and every relationship. If that's what's driven them to maybe break up with you, then you might be the core problem. You might be...
No, I'm talking about their behavior, as in, if you've had all your exes are the same.
Right.
So you know how girls like bad boys,
yeah,
and guys like Barbie dolls or whatever.
Yeah.
If you've got the same behavior in all of your partners, does that mean you're the problem?
Of course it is. Definitely, because you're attracting that into your for you as a person. That's what you're attracted to.
Yeah.
Because I don't think if somebody is always going for maybe the bad boy type, I don't think they would change and want somebody that's simple, a goody two-shoe boy. You know, I don't think that would attract to them.
See, the thing is with me, right, when it comes to that statement, it's just habit. Yeah, people have a habit. Say you have a habit of drinking, you have a habit of smoking, you have a habit of going for the wrong guys or the wrong girls. Yeah. So to break that habit, you need to understand that attraction is everything. I understand that, but it's not, like I said, it's an entry point to the relationship or whatever, but you need to look at their personality as well. This is where the personality comes in.
Exactly.
And if you're going for the same personality, then maybe you're the one who's damaged, who's always going for that personality. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you know, the guys going for the toxic girls who's always in trouble, or the women are going for the toxic guys who are always, you know, in and out of jail or whatever. Obviously, we're talking stereotypes, but I think there's a pattern in that, because if you say, I don't know, maybe you have grown up in, no, I don't know where the fuck I'm going with that.
In that environment.
No, you can't have grown up in that environment. Then you want something better, innit?
Of course you do, because you don't want that.
Yeah, because if you grow up in that environment, like in a toxic environment, like your mom and dad, you've seen them fight or whatever.
You don't want that.
Yeah.
You'd make sure when you enter into that relationship, the moment you know there's signs of things like that, you just might want to break out away from it, or you might stay in it, depending on how you are as a person and how strong you are as a person.
Or maybe because you're used to that toxicness at home, maybe that's what you attract as well at the same time, because you think it's normal. Oh yeah, my mom used to beat my dad, or my dad used to beat my mom. So me getting, you know, domestically abused, then it's a normal thing, because my mom got it done. My mom got hit by my dad or my partner. Do you know what I mean? It could be that. That's a very rooted, deep conversation.
I think some people would be that, no, they don't ever want that in their life. And they'd make sure they stay away from that when they know there's, because obviously if they've been raised in that environment, they know the signs.
Yeah.
They know, oh, right. And if they're in that relationship and they see those signs or they sense those signs, that's it. They will just walk away from it, because they just don't want that in their life, or to have to go through that trauma again as well, and relive those traumas again as well. Because if they're trying to get away from it, they don't want that in their life as well. And they just don't want to be going through that vicious circle, you know? They don't want that.
The other thing is, I had a mate, obviously, he's probably watching right now, Jason, right? We'll call him Jason for now, but he knows who he is. He's a very good guy, right? He works, he has his own place, you know, he's not the best looking guy, but he's a good guy. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, no smoking, no drinking, no gambling, nothing bad about him. But whenever I speak to him, he's not had a girlfriend for the last 8 years, right? And he's in his mid 40s. Now, he's a good guy in my eyes, but when it comes to the females, he's not very confident.
Okay.
But I know for a fact, if somebody goes for him, right?
Yeah.
If somebody goes for Jason, he will look after that girl like a queen, because he's never had anyone that's actually love him the way for who he is, basically.
Right.
Even when we used to talk, I used to always give him, like, you know, little things about, oh, you might want to change your haircut, or you might want to do this with yourself or do that with yourself, because like I said, he's not the best looking, but he's got like a heart of gold. But because he's nowhere, because I asked him about what his ideal woman is, he goes, you know what, anyone that loves me for who I am. I
Right.
told him to lie about his you know, appearance. I told him to lie about his nationality, see if that works. Obviously we don't do stuff like that, but I told him to change a couple of things. But he said, you know what, if I do that, Parvez, it's not me.
It's not him. It's
And-
not.
and
And
that-
if he did find somebody based on those lies, later on down the line, you know, if they develop, you know,
Something.
loving each other, she's not going to be
Well,
comfortable.
he's
in
gonna
that.
be-
Yeah, obviously.
he's gonna be
They'll-
clocked, isn't
Of
it?
course. And they'll, you know, she'll end up breaking up with him because, you know, they've based that relationship on a lie. And nobody wants that.
But this is the problem though, like every girl now wants a bad boy. Everyone.
Not everyone. I wouldn't say everyone. They want obviously somebody they have that connection and then the traction as well, isn't it?
Well, this is the thing, the attraction just kills it for him, I think, and the way he talks and stuff. But you know, if there is any girls out there who are interested in a normal guy, right, let me know in the not comments, just send me a DM on Instagram, right? We are on Instagram, by the way, don't forget. We're on Instagram as well as TikTok, so follow us on there. Send me a DM on Instagram. I'll get you connected with Jason, because I think Jason needs somebody that loves him for himself. And we can use this power of Datesphere to get him somebody. So all the pretty ladies out there, yeah, all of you ladies are pretty. You know, I'm not going to say anything else. Get into my DMs and I'll let you know. I'll get you contact with Jason, but only if you're paying for his date.
It's not going to happen.
You got to pay for Jason's date,
No.
or at least go halves on it.
He'll probably want to pay for it because he's such a nice
That's
guy.
true.
Yeah.
He will pay for it. He will pay for your date. I'm wrong. He's going to pay for it. When conflict happens, when you communicate, do you communicate or do you just shut down in a conflict? What do you think people do nowadays?
I think generally, like, people are now more strong-headed. They know what they want in a relationship. They're very opinionated, so they would want to get their views across. They definitely want to put their views across. They will not shut down. I feel that is how it
But then
would like be.
that's your
No,
opinion.
Yeah, that's my
I
opinion
think
on how it
it depends. It depends on who is in the relationship. The two people who are in a relationship. It depends on who's got more power in that relationship. So if the girl has more power, right, she will dictate his life, and he will just agree, and
Well, it
vice
depends.
versa. But it depends on what kind of power he's got on her,
It
on
depends
him.
on- it's really.
Not everyone's as strong-headed like you're
no,
saying.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Not everyone is like, I want this. I'm not gonna
Accept this.
settle for that.
Yeah.
And I don't want you like this. No, not everyone's gonna say that. Some people.
Like I said, it depends what kind of relationship
Yeah.
is.
No, it depends on the person, isn't it? It's not even the
exactly.
relationship.
No.
You might have a good relationship, but you might have a fight, and one person might think, you know what? Oh, I can't be asked, man. I've just had a 12-hour shift today. I've come
Just want to
home,
let it go. Just
and
walk.
you're just bickering in my ear. You know what? Yes. Whatever you say is right. Leave me alone for my next 8 hours of sleep. Do you get what I'm saying? I've been there. Like, I've come home from a 13 to 14 hour shift, and there's bickering going on for no reason whatsoever. No reason. And I'm just like, I don't even want to look past today. I want my sleep because I've
Yeah.
had so much shit at work. I just want to just offload, basically. I just want to go sleep. So yeah, I was in that position, but I just let it go. I can't be asked. But then obviously when the problem started getting more worse, that's when I deleted her from the face of the earth. Listen, I've not killed anyone. If you're thinking that, but that's a little Easter egg I've left.
You just like leave it, like end the relationship or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
because if it's going to continue and continue, and there's no harmony in that relationship, that's it. That's the best way to
Yeah.
try and get, just step away from it.
Yeah, and I'm talking to you guys. I speak from guys, obviously. If you're suffering in that mental state of, you're working your ass off, you're fucking providing for the family, providing for the kids, you're doing the right thing for your mom and dad, you're doing the right thing for your whole unit, and all you get back is shit. Listen, guys, talk to me about it. Talk to me about it in the comments. We need to hear your voices, because I think this platform needs voices like that to make sure that they're being heard, because a lot of men suffer in silence.
Yeah,
I'm sure you guys have heard that saying.
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone's heard that saying on the thingy, because the guys are very, very what's the word?
Like they're able to tolerate a lot of.
Yeah.
But then again, women are able to as well.
No, I'm not saying women can't. I'm saying from the men's point of view.
Yeah.
A lot of men will tolerate bullshit because they don't want to get
silence. They don't want to
They don't want to mess the whole
Yeah.
family unit up,
No.
or they don't want to mess around with their, especially in Asian culture, in our Indian culture. Not everyone is as hard-headed as everyone else. Everyone has their own thinking about how they want to keep the family going. Maybe you're too scared, like we spoke about on the previous episodes. Like maybe he's just scared that if I leave this person, she's going to take my kids, my house, plus half of my shit that I own, because they've already been married, and somebody made a really good comment on one of the videos on the shorts. I'll leave it in the link below, where he said that the only reason you would want to get legally married, what we said about in the previous episodes last time, the reason you want to get legally married is if you're bringing somebody from another country to here. Then you have to. There's no choice.
Yes.
Do you get what I'm saying? So I know what I said earlier in the episode was right, but this is even
it's a bit more deeper, isn't it?
It's more deeper, and we don't look at that because we've never been in that situation, so we don't know. Right. Now, if somebody can't find anyone, especially in the Asian community, they're gonna go India and get married. I'm talking from abroad.
Yeah.
Well, wherever they're from, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, wherever. But you need that way. You have to get legally married. Then what do you do? Then what if that wife comes, or the husband comes and starts messing around? Then what do you do? There's no other choice. Which is an amazing comment, by the way. As you know who you are, and thank you for that. We need more voices like that on the comment section, so we can talk about it in the episodes that we're on, so it makes it more interesting. And I want to hear all of you guys' stories, like how your relationship is going. Let us know in the comments below. This is a safe space, so please use it to your full potential. That's what I'm saying. What do you think?
Yep, I agree. Totally
and
agree.
Not just guys, women too.
Exactly.
So when it comes to women as well, I think a lot of women suffer in silence. On the flip side of bringing somebody from abroad, it could be a guy who's born here and he can't get anyone to get married here, or he's had some sort of problems getting women. He'll go India, get somebody from there, but then he will treat her like his, under his feet sort of thing. Do this, do that. You can't say this, you can't say that. Like he would treat her like proper controlling behavior, just because she's from a different country and she's come here on your visa, So let us know in the comments below. So have you ever tested your partner instead of trusting them?
Yeah, right. It could So basically,
instead of trusting them, instead of just not testing them at all,
you just see what answer you'd get, whether they're lying to you or not.
So say something that you already knew, and you're asking them. That's testing, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. It could be anything from, like, maybe they've scratched your vehicle or they've gone into your car. Do you know what I mean? Like, they've gone into the fence and they've just like scratched the side of their vehicle, and then you know that's happened, but obviously the person that you're with, they've just ignored it, like just acted normally. But then later on, a couple of weeks down the line, you're like,
scratch your vehicle. Who's done? No, I'm not. Don't say names, but can you tell me like a detailed story on what happened?
Okay, it's not my vehicle. Maybe their vehicle.
Okay.
Like, you see, you're standing there outside your house.
Yeah.
The person, they're just like turning the vehicle. hit the fence, you know, but thinking that you're not there. They've not seen you, obviously, outside the house,
Yeah.
like in the doorway, and they just carry on casually. They've come into the house, ignored the fact that they've hit and they've dented that fence.
Oh, shit.
They've scratched the side of their car a bit and just acted normal. But then 2 weeks down the line, they're down their house and you notice the scratch and you're testing them. You're like, how has that happened?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you know, the gate here, I was just coming out and it just hit the side of that gate from their home. But you know they're lying to you.
Because they went into your fence.
They went into your fence and they've dented that fence. You know they've gone into your fence and they've actually dented that fence.
Yeah, but he might not want to tell you because...
No, they don't.
No, listen to me first. They might not want to tell you because you might get pissed off with him.
But why would it be? That's no.
And
because
he
it's
might not
only
want
a
to
little-
pay for it.
No, but it could be also the fact that they've dented your car as well. Like they've gone into your vehicle and they've scratched it.
Then
They've
that-
said
that
that's
is-
happened somewhere probably in a supermarket or something like that, and you've ended up paying for the damage that you've not actually done, isn't it?
Well, that's just
But
wrong.
then later on down the line, it comes out. The truth comes out, isn't it?
Well, did he tell you then?
Yeah, it did say it.
So he dented your car and
Yeah.
the fence.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then he mentioned, then yeah, obviously, then he owned up to it. But
What
then,
was it? A couple of years down the line, or just like?
yeah. The first incident, no, the second incident was like probably a year after, but the other one was like probably a couple of months after. Yeah. But then you start questioning. Okay, so do I trust this person? Is he always going to come out like? When he says things now? Am I going to trust him in what he says to me? You know, there's that story, the tiger the boy that cried wolf.
Yeah.
Have you ever? I don't know if anyone's heard about that story.
I've not heard of it, so you better explain yourself.
No, so when that person is trying to say the truth, that other person is going to think, hold on, do I actually trust him in what he's saying, or is he just lying to me? Do you get it?
Because you lose that trust.
You
in
lose
what
that
he's saying.
trust because if things have happened continuously, you know that's happened, but they've not owned up to it, then when they are actually saying the truth, you don't believe them. You just don't believe them. You're like, hold on, until I see it, then I will trust them. But other than that, I don't trust them.
So why are you in a relationship then? Did you let go of him after?
Yeah.
Oh, you
I
did?
did, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good.
What's the point?
There's no point.
There's no point.
Well-
There's no trust there. You know what?
Yeah.
Because when there's other things that happen as well, you think, yeah, no, there's too much going on.
Okay.
You just don't trust that person.
Well, with me, this was obviously in my previous relationship where I would test that person and continuously lying to me. Mine was totally different though, nothing to do with going into
Silly.
fences or anything like that. Yeah, mine was more family related.
Oh,
So
right.
like, I would ask her something about what was being said in her family because I
okay.
wasn't there.
Okay.
But then I had one of the family members tell me everything.
Right.
And then when I would ask that person, because it's more detriment to her family,
Right.
she wouldn't tell me the true story. She'd make something up or she'd just lie to me
Maybe
blatantly.
she was trying to protect her family. She didn't want that
but
to
then-
be exposed to you.
No, but
in order for you to have different opinions about her family then.
No, but then,
But it depends what it was.
yeah, but I can't really go into what it was.
Yeah, no,
But when it's not right because I opened myself fully to her. So everything that was
Yes.
happening in my family,
Yeah, you would
she knew about.
Yes, yes.
Do you understand? And now, because you've not told me about your family, I'm going to be a bit more wary, aren't I?
Of course.
I'm not going to tell you everything about my
No,
family then.
no.
Because obviously, when you get into a relationship, you tell each other everything about each other's family.
Yeah.
Yeah? Not in 6 months or a year, maybe 2 years or more than 2 years down the line. But when you don't get that reciprocated back to you, then you think, hold on a minute, I'm trusting this person with all these family secrets, all these things, and literally it's your own family that's done
Yeah.
something wrong.
Yeah.
I know about it, but still you're lying
Not
to me
saying-
about it.
She's not
She's
telling
not.
you?
No, she's not telling me. So that's when I knew. I was like, you know what? There's no point here, and I just like deleted her from the face of the earth. Okay, so do you mistake intensity for connection? So intensity could mean like when a guy is pursuing a girl, even though he says no.
Oh,
She says no, I mean, even though she says no to him,
Oh,
and he keeps pursuing her.
okay. So is that somebody that's like that? But that's being.
So say you've had
But you've said no to
a-
them, but they still don't get that message.
no,
And
so
they still carry on.
So let me give you a
trying to
scenario.
yeah.
You've had a date with this person,
Yes.
and then you're like, not feeling
Not
him.
feeling it. Yeah.
So you say to him on a text or call, whatever, in the nicest way possible. Oh, whenever he says, "Oh, do you want to link up again?" You're like, "Oh, I'm busy with this. I'm busy with that." So that's like the first step of him getting a message.
Yeah, when they're just like they're being polite in a way, saying, "Oh, I've got this on today," or
Yeah.
I've got work commitments. I'm a bit busy." So they're trying to be polite to the other person in
So
a
they
way
get
of
the
saying message to say, "I'm not interested." But obviously, that person's not getting it.
No.
Isn't it?
So that's intensity from obviously whoever's chasing
Yeah,
who.
yeah.
But now, do you mistake that for connection? Like some people might think, "Oh yeah, he's chasing me so much," or "She's chasing me so much." There must be something there.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Because some people might take it in a different way, thinking, "Oh, yeah, they like to be chased."
Yeah. So but this is the thing,
But
though.
it's very mixed messages.
This is where attention comes in.
Yeah, but it
some
is-
people are attention seekers.
No, but
though.
it is. You're giving mixed messages because it's better to be straight and honest about it rather than the other person thinking, "Oh yeah, she likes this. Let me just continue," or "He likes
Yeah.
this. Let me continue messaging them."
Yeah.
Did you get it? So that person, the other person, just needs to be straight and honest and blatant and say, "No, I'm not interested anymore.
Yeah.
Let's, we just both need to move on."
Yeah. But some people might not get that, though.
No, they
That's the
don't.
thing.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to men. I see so many times where
They just like to chase.
yeah, like it's really bad. Especially at work, where I work, it's a really, really toxic environment.
So it's just continual flirting, maybe.
No, it's people. I've noticed one thing about people that are very intense in chasing somebody. They've only had, probably not had a girlfriend before, and they've only just got married to their wives. So all that unused energy that, whatever they were missing in the early days, they try to take it out while they're working. So because we do 12-hour shifts, it's very easy to fall in love with somebody because you're spending more time
at work.
than here. Do you get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And now I'm talking about these guys are not even on a level of a scale from 1 to 10. Do you get it? They're like uncles. Do you get me? Like uncles, like over 50-year-old, and they're looking at girls who are like 20, 30, like going after them, talking to them sweetly. All I see in there is people leaving their jobs that they're supposed to do and helping the girl out when she's working. Like, "Oh, you know what? You go for your break. Have a little extra break, 10, 15 minutes. I'll do your work for you."
Really?
And somebody else looking after their machine while their machine's probably like off or something. Do you know what I mean? They don't give a shit. But that's how crazy these people are. But it is just, I feel like if you've never seen pussy in your life, you're going to chase it all the time. You need to have a good relationship with pussy. It's simple as that. If you don't get, so say, Myron Gaines from Fresh and Fit, he said, if you don't fuck 50 women, you can't get married because you don't know what it's like to handle a woman. I don't say 50 women. I would say about 10. If you've not been with 10 women, I think you don't understand what women can or cannot do. And I don't think you can ever understand what kind of man you need to be. I'm saying it, write it down. Unless you've been with 10 women, you don't have to have sex with them. Just just talk to them. Or some sort of way of just fucking having some sort of connection with them on a daily basis. See what their life is like. You don't have to be in a relationship
but it's
with
just
them.
like a friendship, isn't it, really? It could be work colleagues. You just become friend, like you just have based on friendship.
No.
Isn't it?
These men have told me that they want to fuck this person, they want to fuck that person, and that's the only reason they're doing all so much. Because I'm the kind of, I'll be asking these uncles, I'm like, "Uncle, why are you doing this for her? Why are you doing that for her?" Because it really blows my mind. Because I'm thinking, why should I do somebody else's work when I'm getting paid to do mine? But these people are waiting in the wings, right? Just to have that little pleasure relationship at work, and you'd be surprised, a lot of people at work are in relationships at work.
It could be anywhere.
Yeah.
It could be any sort of work.
Yeah, it could be any sort of work, but
Yeah.
in my work,
It
I'm
must
just
be
talking
going-
about.
Must be happening. Must be happening.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Obviously, the national statistics say that the most relationship breakers or marriage breakers are in the NHS. Did you know that?
No.
NHS is the worst to send your partner to work or your husband to work. Like, it happens there a lot. So, it's just one of those things. But yeah, in my workplace, every uncle is after every single girl that can breathe, basically. It doesn't matter what she looks like. It doesn't matter how she is. As long as she's breathing, they're going to go after it. You've broken up. You've just come out of a relationship. Do you think you need to heal yourself from that relationship first? Or do you just go on dating straight away because you're trying to get away from that old relationship and have something to do that distracts you?
I guess it depends on what kind of relationship, what type of relationship has ended. Has it been where it can be anything? It could be, it depends really how the breakup has been. So they would go straight into another relationship, or they would definitely, if it's a long-term relationship, they would, and obviously the other person has ended it, they were going to be broken. They would probably need that time then to heal themselves, to just to find themselves again, because if they've been in that long-term relationship, they want that time to heal. Or they might want a distraction to think, no, right, I want to find somebody else that's going to give me bit of fun just to get away from that breakup. So it could be anything, just so that they've got that distraction.
Yeah.
Isn't it? They're just thinking, okay, if they are on their own, they're going to really struggle to cope on their own because they've been in that long-term relationship. So maybe they might just go on to something else where it's, a fun relationship.
Friends with benefits. Is that what you're referring to?
No, not just friends.
Just to
with
distract yourself.
Just a distraction. Just have some fun. Maybe that's what it could be. Yeah.
I think you need to heal fully before. I mean, yeah, you can have, friends with benefits relationship as much as you want with however many people you want when you're single. But if you've not healed fully from that last relationship, that shit will carry on.
Yeah.
It could be that you've been into a really, domestic abuse relationship or toxic relationship. That shit still lingers for years and years because they might be saying things to you that don't mean right to you. So they could call you fat, they could call you ugly, and this. That shit still plays in your mind.
Of course it does,
Until that shit is gone off your mind, you're not going to have the confidence to go and start another relationship. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, like fun, I'm talking. Anyone can do whatever. Anyone can get sex now. It's like very easy access. But when it comes to relationship, you need to heal before you start going into somebody else's relationship, because you might even damage that person because you've not healed properly from your last relationship.
But it depends. Even if you do, when you do meet that other person, then you just make them understand. Look, you've just come out of something. You just want a bit of fun. You don't want any commitments. And if they're okay with it, they're to be there for your support, to just make sure they're just going to have fun with you as well. They might be.
Friends with relationship, they don't talk to each other.
What do you mean?
If you're friends with benefits relationship with somebody, I don't think you get that support.
No, but it depends what kind. If you want to, if you're there and you've met somebody, you're gonna think, okay, look, listen, this is my background, this is what I've come from. Are you up for
But that person will never listen to your problems, as they say.
Why?
Because they just after one thing, innit? Because you've already made that clear. So why is he gonna be like, oh, tell me what happened in your day? No, listen, I'm free at this time. You coming or not? This is what it is.
It might, okay, that's that kind of.
And when you're talking about, me telling them your problems, that's a relationship. That's not just fun.
Yeah, but it's not a relationship. They're just having you're not just going to go there just to fuck that person, right?
Yeah.
No, you would want to be with somebody that's like, okay, let's just meet and let's just a bit of fun, isn't it? A bit of fun.
But you keep saying fun. That is sex,
no,
right?
not just sex. You would go out for a meal. You would go out for, but you're not having anything to develop
So,
into.
hold
It's
on.
Just on a.
Carry on. Finish your sentence, and I'm going to start asking you some questions. Go on. I don't even need this anymore. Carry on. We're going to finish off after this. No, carry on.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Right. So that person that's just come out of a long-term relationship
Yeah.
or whatever it is, yeah, they're being heartbroken. So if they've come up, like maybe gone back onto the dating site and
Yeah.
they've met somebody, they would then tell them, say, look, I'm just up for some fun. I
Yeah.
don't want to get into anything serious.
Yeah.
Are you up for it? Obviously, then it means not just for sex. Could go out for a meal, for a coffee, but it doesn't develop into a relationship. It's just.
So he's
having
listening to your
friends.
problems.
It's not just your problems. It's having fun together, isn't it?
Define fun to me.
But fun is like going out. It's not developing into a
So you're
relationship.
basically
because she is
talking
saying-
about-
She's clearly stating she doesn't want a relationship. She just wants somebody.
So
as a
she'll be fucking somebody else as well.
as a companion. No, I wouldn't say she'd be going and go off with somebody else because she's.
Because the guy will.
Yeah, definitely the guy would. Yeah, but she's just saying that I just want a bit of fun. That's it. I don't want a relationship.
But-
I just want companionship.
Okay.
Are you up for that?
Okay.
A companionship as in like going out maybe to cinemas, go for a meal, go for like just something like that.
Listen, first of all,
And obviously-
your idea of a relationship when it comes to friends and benefits is totally wrong. Let me tell you the male side of it, of what you think is wrong, right? If a guy gets into a, male and female relationship, and he's only, if the girl tells him that, oh, it's only for fun, that's a
Yes.
jackpot to guys.
Yeah.
You do realize that, right?
Because they don't want no commitment.
There's no commitment. There's no commitment to take you out. There's no commitment to
No,
fucking
but then
talk to you. Listen to me
Okay,
first.
go
You've
on
had
then.
your say.
Okay, go on then.
Relax. There's no commitment to take them out in cinemas. There's no commitment to talk to you. There's no commitment to listen to your bullshit. Yeah? I'm telling you the raw side
That's
of
on the
things.
guy's
Right?
side.
All he wants, listen, it's 11 o'clock Friday night. I ain't going out today. Oh, you know what? I want to get my dick sucked. Are you free? Yes, no. Yes, okay, I'm coming. Send me a postcode. No, next one down. Yeah? He's got like 10
Yeah,
different
Yeah,
girls.
he's definitely got 10 different
Yeah.
girls. Yeah.
So he'll
Doesn't
be
matter. I'll go to the next one, innit?
exactly that. No, but that's I'm trying to tell you. Don't act like I'm the one doing it. I'm just telling you the guy side of things.
I know.
All right, I've been there
I know
after I broke up with my ex or whatever. But this is the side of things that you lot don't get to see, and I'm
Yeah.
telling you firsthand. A guy, when he gets into a relationship, he will. Not a relationship, I mean like the relationship that you're talking about,
Yeah.
friends with benefits, FWB as you guys would call it. He's not going to listen to your bullshit. He ain't got time to listen to your bullshit because all he's thinking about is fucking you. Yeah? And even if he was listening to you, he's probably thinking in his head, when is this bitch going to stop so I can go to her house and fuck the shit out of her?
Well, it depends. That's some guys, isn't it? I'm sure there's guys out there that aren't like that.
Okay, yeah, but I'm telling you, say any guys over the echelon of 5, I'm saying. Anyone under 5, I'm talking scales, by the way, so 1 being very ugly and 10 being the most sought after guy. So anyone who's above a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, he's gonna do exactly what I just told you. He ain't gonna give a shit. Why is he gonna care if you've already told him that all I want is fun?
Yeah.
No, he's gonna be like, okay, all you want is fun. That's jackpot for me. So I can call you whenever I need something, and you know what I'm talking about. I can ring you whenever I need something. You know what I'm talking about.
But is that what the other person is happy with?
Well, she has to be if she wants him, because he ain't gonna give all that attention. He ain't gonna take her out in cinemas. He ain't gonna fucking the only place he'll take her to is a hotel room. That's it. Nothing else. Or go to her house. He ain't gonna fucking take you out. He ain't gonna be chatting to you. He ain't gonna be fucking, emotionally involved with you. The only thing that's
but
involved with the other girls
but this is where,
the dick.
Nah, this is where, for guys' point of view, that is how it would be. But for a female point of view, they're thinking, yeah, even though he said that, maybe try my luck. I can like just have
Change him and stuff.
Yeah, conversate with them and things like that.
It could change.
Yeah, that's
could
what
change.
could happen.
It could change.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen.
Yeah, it can happen.
I've seen it happen.
It can happen where they obviously want more because they start developing feelings. If you're going to them just for what you think is just a fuck,
No,
but then that person, that female, is going to think, oh God, yeah, he keeps coming back, and then I want this, I want a bit more of that. I want to try and get a bit more of that from him. I'm going to try and get a bit more because they're developing emotions and feelings for you.
Yeah,
do you get it?
Yeah, but it depends on if a female's doing that. It depends on the guy's mentality altogether.
No, because
doesn't matter.
Because then it's wrong for that guy to keep leading that female on.
Well, he's not
Because
leading
then
you.
If she's giving all those like
How is
all
he
those
leading her?
messages and all those, like, oh no, why don't you stay a bit longer? Come on, let's have a bit of lunch. Let's do this.
But that's when it depends. That's when it turns into a relationship.
Of course.
Before the guy knowing it.
No. Then that is what is going to be happening because on her point of view, she's thinking, oh yeah, this is developing into something now. If I keep calling him over and I just say, oh, just stay a bit longer. Why don't you just stay about, a bit longer? We'll have a bit of lunch or things like that.
Yeah, but then the guy could be just going along just for your pussy.
Nah. That's wrong though, isn't it?
Yeah, I know it's wrong, but I'm just telling you the reality.
That's wrong.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if you, as a woman, if you tell a guy it's only fun, he's hit the jackpot straight away. He's thinking, fucking hell, this was easy. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, it's just all wrong, isn't it?
It is all wrong, but we're trying to make it right with Datesphere because that's what we're here talking about it. You've got your women's point of view, I've got my men's point of view, and I'm sure both of us have been through a lot of stuff in the past that we can actually talk about it. That's why we started this podcast.
Yeah, because when you hear about it and you see about things happening, that's when you know, oh God, things like this all go on. You think.
But I don't know, man. Like, it's hard when it comes to like getting into a relationship. Like, if you told me now that at this age I want to get married or get into a relationship, I would just say no to you because obviously I know, like, I'm not bigging myself up, but I know the female nature, and I can spot somebody like by talking to 5 minutes. I'd know straight away like what this person's about and what their actually intentions are going forward, unless she's a very, very good liar and she's able to keep up the lie for like years and years, then it's a different thing. But I don't think anyone's that clever to keep up.
No, because they'd always slip.
Exactly. And it's just hard nowadays to get into a relationship, like proper relationship, because you could say that, oh yeah, how you just talked about it, it could be just friends with benefits and then it turns into a relationship. The girl might be fucking other guys. You don't know that. You don't know. As a guy, you wouldn't know because all you're caring about is when you have that time with that person. But then the girl's fucking probably other 10 guys. You don't know that. She's probably got somebody else in the pipeline. But most girls don't do that. I understand. But there are girls that do that. So there's always flip sides of things.
Exactly.
But to end it, I think if you're going to get into a friends with benefits relationship, just make the rules clear.
Yeah, right.
Before you get into it.
Exactly.
Write a page, 10 rules to follow in our relationship.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
No, that's a bit
it?
too much.
No, because you could say that right at the start, but then things change.
Might escalate.
Exactly. Going forward, that's what happens, isn't it?
I guess so. Well, on that note, I think we should end it. I think we've gone past maybe an hour, I think. So yeah, we talked quite a lot. But thanks guys for listening. We are going to end the episode here. I hope you guys liked the episode. I hope you guys like the points we talked about. I hope the whole Datesphere thing, I hope it just helps people that are in need. And like I said to you guys before, just please put it in the comments below what you guys think on my shorts, on these videos that we're on TikTok as well as Instagram. Wherever your comments are will be read and will be put in the algorithm going forward in the new app. That is it for me. Make sure you guys follow us everywhere. I would let Spice carry you out on the way out.
Please make sure you like and subscribe, and happy dating.
Happy dating.